How we all doing?
We're doing fine. Welcome to the quote unquote shoe number 92, Tits a
92.
Mystery.
I
Oh shit.
like it. Is it just
Oh,
we
fuck.
three this fine evening?
It is for now.
Have we heard from the New York delegation? Seen how they're doing?
We have not.
Ah.
Okay, we're on Twitch.
All
Woo,
right.
hi, Twitch.
Hi. Hi, nobody. Hi, secondary backup.
Good to have.
What's that, Rob?
It's good to have.
It is good to have. So, it's me, Rob Wilson Sr., and David. Walk it.
Hi there, y'all.
Walk it.
David, I feel like I haven't talked to you on the shoe in about half a year.
It's been at least that.
Well, I mean, I've been banned for about a while.
You weren't banned.
I was soft banned.
You weren't soft banned. You're just soft dicked.
That too.
I don't know.
Like, I like every Friday, I'm like, okay, I'm totally gonna be ready for the shoe. And then literally like last minute, someone's like, hey man, why don't you come out here? Or my brother's like, hey, why don't you come help me with this? And I look down at my watch, I'm like, motherfucker, they've already started.
I know how that goes.
Yeah,
And-
you do.
It's
Yeah,
been
that's
6
all right.
months of it. So it's been a nice Friday. No one's called me to hang out. You know, the house has been really quiet. It's like, you know what? I want to get on. I want to talk to everybody. It's been a while, a hot while. You know,
Well, you ain't gonna talk to everybody tonight.
No.
You're gonna get to talk to Rob and Rob.
hey, that's at least half the shoe right there, or a quarter of it.
You're getting robbed.
It's like a Rob job plus one.
No, now you made it dirty. Shut up.
I love it.
Ew. Ew. So, what's been going on this week, gentlemen?
Whole lot of fucking VR and work and not much else. It's been a pretty busy week for me at least.
I've been falling asleep in class all week.
Nice.
Life is rough.
It's good that it's expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'm the one paying for it this semester. So it's like if I fall asleep in this fucking class, I don't care. I paid for it.
Most expensive nap you'll ever take.
Yeah, right?
That was one thing when I was in school. A lot of people would do the same thing, and they'd always like come to me because I was a TA and a tutor, and they were telling me all their struggles. It's like, dude, you fell asleep. You're in college now. This isn't high school. You're paying out the ass for this. Maybe take a 5-hour energy and try again. I don't know. It was bad. None of them succeeded.
I drank half a pot of coffee before my chemistry class on Wednesday. I shit you not. We weren't in there 15 minutes, and I leaned over and I passed out on my binder.
You might need something stronger than coffee, friend.
I think I'm to the point where my body's like, hey, man, look, I get that, you're an adult and you can drink a lot of coffee and do a lot of work, but it's 7:30. You need to be at home.
Yeah, no, don't do this to me, man.
Yeah.
It's not just you. Think about me.
What all classes are you taking?
I'm only taking 3 this semester. It's intro into chemistry, physics and instrumentation, which is basically how to go through and take a measurement on a tank, with the industrial area out here.
Mm-hmm.
And the other class is how to use a wrench.
Well, that one
Yeah.
I would hope you could breeze through.
Well, that's one of the classes I fall asleep in, but I'm okay with because I'm like, I know how to use a fucking wrench. I know how to
Right.
do these jobs. I know how to pull a permit. I know how to go through and talk to an operator on how to do this job. So I don't need this class, but I have to take it.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So
Uh-huh.
The end-all degree that you're going for.
I'm trying to become an instrument tech, along with being an electrical tech, so I can become an I&E tech. It's basically like $150,000 career down here.
There you go.
Doing
Yeah.
what exactly?
Out here for a lot of the units, the plants, they have instrumentation, which is basically the process of opening and closing valves in a unit.
Oh yeah,
How long-
no, I know.
Okay.
So you want to be the dude that sets up all the metering and all that shit.
Yeah, I want to be the guy that lines out the people who are running the conduit to the meters themselves, or running the conduit out to the junction boxes. I want to be the guy who lines them out and has to keep the process, the the volt amps for the unit, in check, and make sure everything's square. So
yeah, I do a lot of work on industrial die casting machines that run on a lot of those principles. So
okay.
It's interesting.
Like I start talking to some people about that, and they're like, "I don't get it. I thought electricians just pulled wire all day."
No. I've been a household electrician. I've been electrocuted a lot. Just go ahead and say that because it's the truth.
Sad part is, I've been electrocuted at home like 4 times.
Right.
At work, we have a policy: do not touch if hot.
Yeah.
Because you run the risk of being shocked. And I have a voltmeter on me at all times, and I've checked out light fixtures at home. And I'm like, oh, it's dead. And then I'll connect the two neutral wires. It lights my ass up like a fucking Christmas tree.
Yep. I know that feeling. I know that feeling well.
I've gotten bit a couple times.
I was changing this fluorescent light in the upstairs storage room at work. And it was a double fixture, and there was 2 hot wires. And I was like, okay, whatever. Turn the switch off. Light goes off. The back one was just dead. I assumed it was blown. So I unhooked the front light. It's fine. I go and unhook the back light, and some fucker has hooked it all up to a always hot line, and it got me. It bit me like a motherfucker because I was holding the fucking chassis, which is connected to the neutral. So I got a nice fucking jolt. Like, what kind of a dumb motherfucker wires a light up to constant hot?
A dumb motherfucker?
Who's not an electrician?
God damn it! Oh, that hurts so bad. That was just like a week and a half ago.
It sounds like it was 277.
Do what now?
Yeah, but it sounds like it was 277. That's a voltage setting for a lot of commercial. If you've got, or 220. Sorry, 220.
Well,
if you've got
yeah. No, it's
two
not
hots
220.
coming in.
I know.
Okay. Yeah.
No, we run fucking 4-phase in the shop. Yeah, we run 4-phase or whatever it is, where it's 3 fucking hot lines and then ground.
Okay, 3-phase.
3-phase. Sorry.
Are y'all running 480 up there?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Dude. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, whatever. I've done a lot of the wiring in there. If that makes you feel any better.
That knocks your dick in the fucking dirt. That's
Oh no, I've never been hit by 480. That was the 120. No, I don't fuck with 480. I'll kill the whole goddamn panel if I have to. Fuck you and your machine. I'm not dying. Not to fix this goddamn plug. Fuck you.
Put that on a t-shirt.
I don't even remember what I said.
We'll have to go back. I thought it was nice.
Okay. I'll catch it in post. So that's awesome, David.
Yeah.
150 G. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that down there goes a long way too. You can get a hell of a house.
Well, like right now, the house that I just got, it's I want to say it's 1,400 square foot or 1,300 square foot. It's reasonably sized for a small family, 3 or 4 people. Mm-hmm. And I'm spending 105,000 on it.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
It's totally reasonable because when I go finally get the mortgage on my name, my house payments are gonna be like $600 a month.
That's glorious.
Oh, dude, I'm paying $1,200 right now in rent to own notes. Oh, it's killing me.
Ours is more than that. It sucks. I wish it was less. But I'm the one that wanted to have 4 bedrooms and a basement theater and a bar.
Yeah, that's gonna run you.
It'll do it.
That'll run you like a man. That'll run like a marathon runner.
It's like 230,000 down here.
Yeah, our house down there would be much cheaper. Like I got a buddy who's he moved down there for work, and they're looking for houses, and the same house that I got down there, he can get for like 150 less. It's just like,
Yeah.
oh, that'd be super sweet. But
Ugh.
Yeah.
Then
Oh,
you
well.
gotta deal with the fucking constant heat all fucking year long. So
Nope.
there's that.
Nope.
We
That's
have
a whole.
humidity.
That's a whole lot of nope.
yeah, it's not nearly as bad. Winters kind of suck, but you can always put on more clothes.
That's right. That is exactly it. There's always more clothing.
Yep.
When we go through our month of winter, it's a bitch on us.
Oh, boo.
Oh, I'm sure. Whatever.
I have to wear
Anyways.
2 hoodies.
Oh my God. When I first got to South Carolina, actually, this was right after I met my ex-wife, they got a fucking ice storm, and it was pretty fucked up. But I just came from New York. This is the end of winter. I've been driving in New York all fucking winter in this exact same car. It's a 93 Ford Escort station wagon. So
Solid.
my ex-wife gets in the car. We were just starting to date then. And we're going down the main drag in town, and it's fucking empty. It's the middle of the day. There's nobody on the road, and it's 5 lanes wide. So I just said, fuck it, and kicked the car sideways. Just for the fuck of it.
Yeah.
Literally, just decided on a whim to just kick the car sideways, and we're sliding sideways down the road. The ex-wife is shitting a brick. And sure enough, right beside this fucking little film developer place, that's how long ago the story was,
Nice.
there's a cop.
Oh.
And I stare right into his windshield as I'm sliding by him. And then I straightened out and I went. And I see him come out, and then he continued across the road.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
He's probably at that point is like, whatever.
And I had New York tags. So he was probably like, fuck it, I ain't gonna catch him. Fuck it.
Yeah, I like driving in the sleet and the snow and the ice and shit is totally cool as long as there's nobody else on the road.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that once I was like 20 at the time.
Nice.
Right. I didn't give a fuck. I just kicked the car sideways for the fuck of it. See what happens.
I did one not for the fuck of it. Kate and I were driving on the freeway, and it was just terrible ice, and I started going into a turn, and there were cars everywhere, and somehow I managed to do a 360 without hitting anybody, and I straightened it out and just kept going on down the road. She was just white knuckling, grabbing on anything she could, and like we were going 50, and we just hit a big patch of ice, and I whipped it entirely all the way around without slowing down. It was like the smoothest. Just all of a sudden, I was turning, and the momentum just kept carrying me forward. And we were like waving at the people next. Well, I wasn't, because I was gripping the wheel. But if it had been a lighter situation, I would have waved. But we just whipped it around, and I evened it out. Just kept on going. It was the damnedest thing. I was like, well, that's one of my 9 lives.
Yeah, no shit.
We get rain, 300 days a year almost down here, it seems like. And one time we got this fucking real fucking heavy rain, man. Like 3 inches dropped that day, 3 or 4 inches. And I turned from a 55 mile an hour highway onto a 60-mile-an-hour road. And I was in an 08 or 03 Tacoma. And this is back in 08, sorry. And I was being a shithead, and I didn't fucking slow down. So when I took that fucking turn to go from what we call Red Bluff to Fairmont, which is a simple fucking 60-degree turn.
I know where
when
you're
I
going
took
with
that
this.
motherfucker, I went sideways on Fairmont, and I'm skidding across the road.
You don't have to
Turn
explain
around.
this to us, David. We understand what's going on.
I turn
You've been
around.
there.
I'm backwards. I see fucking headlights flying at me.
Uh-huh.
My brain is racing, and I just drive forward towards the headlights.
Bad call. Bad call.
I grabbed my steering wheel and I cut it to the median in the road because there's a big old ditch or not ditch, grass culvert in the middle.
Uh-huh.
Turn into there, slop around in there, fucking throw mud and grass and water all over the place, and then get back on Fairmount like no problem and keep on going. Go back the next day and I see I tore up the fucking grass culvert there.
Nicely done.
Just went in there, cut a donut. Fuck you, and left.
I mean, what else do I do? I mean, I'm not going to go back with a shovel and fix the grass. I mean, I
I
shouldn't have
don't
been
know
going
what
that
about that is so inherently funny to me.
It's a bunch of fucking dumb rednecks doing dumb redneck shit.
Well, I'm aware of
Hmm.
that. That
You gotta.
yeah. No, that's fucking where I come from is all rednecks. It may have been New York, but it was fucking rednecks. Don't give a shit what accent you got. They were rednecks. They did redneck shit.
It's not hard.
Hell
You just
no,
think-
it's a lot of fun.
You think with the part of your brain that says, I shouldn't be fucking doing this.
Right. And it works every time. Except for the times it doesn't work.
And then it's
Then
terrible.
it's still spectacular.
Well, yeah. As long as nobody gets hurt, it's a hoot.
Well, let's not push it. People are going to get hurt. This is science. Come on.
As long as I don't get hurt.
As long as I don't get hurt.
For anyone
As long
in
as
my
I can
car
watch
that
it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Let me watch you drag your kids with your pickup truck behind on a mattress behind you through the fields. This should be interesting. By the way, I recorded and uploaded that video.
Oh yeah.
I ain't kidding.
Nice.
Not on my YouTube page. It was on another one I had right when I started.
You have to send out links to the secret group. You can watch it and enjoy it.
Why? It's stupid.
Well, stupid
Nothing
things.
happens.
They're the most funny.
I was waiting for somebody to go flying, and I was going to be like World Star.
That's awful.
Oh Lordy.
Yeah.
So, what sounds like a good plan to you guys?
Well, what do we got on tap, man?
I got quite a few different stories, or whatever you guys can think of.
Stories.
Is there anybody in the wings who wants to hop in to add a little
Not-
diversity to the cast?
Not that I'm aware of.
Well, those sons of bitches.
Nobody said nothing, and I'm not going to bug them. Summer's over. It's going to be winter
Yeah.
soon. Everybody will be inside. Fridays will be lit. Apparently, the warm months are not the right months for shoeing.
Fridays will be me having to entertain the kids because it's too fucking cold to go outside, but they still want to stay up late. Oh, they wanted to go for a walk so bad today and go to the park, but it was like 40. And it was cold and windy and shitty today, and they were like, "Let's go walk to the dam. Let's take a 5.5 mile walk." Like, no, let's not do that. You guys won't like that about half the journey in.
If that.
It's
probably not
40
the end of the
degrees where you're at.
I think so.
Yeah.
It was pretty goddamn cold. The low tomorrow is like 37.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I gotta blow out my sprinklers. Shit.
It's 10 o'clock at night. It's 86 here.
Yep.
It
Fuck
is
Texas.
39 degrees right now. 39.
Hold on. Let me look.
We
Low
got a
tonight is
semi-cold
30.
front last week, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
We are at 59.
Oh, heat wave over in Wisconsin.
Yeah, right. It's the most wonderful time of the year, man. This is the most amazing weather.
I love autumn so much. This is great.
What's that like?
Glorious.
Amazing.
You go outside, you breathe that fresh, crisp air, you put on a little hoodie, you drink a little sip of your coffee, you light a fire. Oh, I love fall so much.
I know. I feel it. I feel it in every bone in my body.
Like September 15th until maybe January 1st is just my favorite fucking time of the year. I love this whole time so much. Even into winter. By the time I get to New Year's, I'm kind of done with winter. But up until then,
but
I love fall and I love the beginning
but
of
winter's
winter.
not done with you.
No, it's not. We still have a good 4 or 5 months of winter. But, this time, I get all festive. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
I've been Googling the next cold front for Texas. It was so hot. That's why I ended up shaving my fucking head finally. Like I was like, Jesus, it was like October 3rd or 4th. I'm like, I'm fucking sweating down my ass crack.
I thought you just want to look like a racist.
Oh, God damn it.
Stop it.
You know what the shitty part is? It wasn't the first time fucking someone said something about that. Like, y'all said it, somebody else fucking said it in another group.
Of course they did.
Of course they did.
They asked me, was it hard recording American History X when you left it?
You look like a supervillain. I'm sorry.
You do look a little super villainish. And then there's the southern accent thing.
Henchman at the least.
Yeah.
Well, I can be a henchman. I don't know if I can be a supervillain. Like,
once you get that electric degree, man, maybe don't sell yourself so short.
He's gonna be Megavolt.
Yeah.
He's got that fucking big ass head and a fucking little bitty goatee. I got that weird ass shaped head and a fucking big ass goatee right now. Wait.
Your goatee is bushy, man.
Was Megavolt that guy? Oh, I'm thinking Mastermind.
Yep, you sure are.
The blue guy.
No, Megavolt is from Darkwing Duck.
Oh, I haven't thought about Darkwing Duck in a long fucking time.
You should.
I watched it like a week ago. It's all on YouTube.
I remember loving it as a kid, but I can't remember anything about it.
Oh, it's a good time to revisit it then.
Hey, that'll be after the shoe. I'll start watching it.
Launchpad.
A positive distraction from the worries of the world.
Oh my God, the crossover episode with Gizmo Duck.
Yes, Gizmo Duck is the shit.
He was the robot, right?
Yeah. He's like RoboCop, basically, in Duckburg.
I remember Gizmo
with
Duck.
Way less murder.
Yeah, Gizmo Duck was amazing, and him and fucking Drake having the pissing contest over Darkwing Duck. Drake Mallard.
Oh, so good. God, I miss those 90s Disney shows. They're so good.
They're so ducktacular.
They are. This is just ducks and weird dogs.
They are ducking amazing.
That's where ducking comes from.
Maybe.
Damn you, Apple, and your 90s nostalgia.
What?
What happened?
What the fuck does that have to do with Apple?
I meant the spell check. Sorry.
I had no idea what you're talking about, but that makes a lot of sense now in hindsight.
Okay. I'll roll with it. So what did Apple say?
Sorry, they were over my head for a moment there too.
Blame that on Apple. That's just spell check though. Anyway.
Fucking hootie hoo.
That wasn't awkward.
To you too? That's okay. I can cut that out.
Nah.
I was really surprised to see that the Daily Show made the vice presidential debates compelling in the oddest way possible, and it was amazing.
I didn't catch that. What all went down?
I just shared it in the chat.
See what we got here.
That's it.
I like it already.
It was the presidential debates over this glass of milk with a blue tie and this sandwich of some sort. You don't know what's in it.
With mayo, probably.
most likely with a red tie. Necktie, not a bow tie.
That is excellent.
And that's it. It never moves. It never changes. And that's how they aired the vice presidential debates.
That is
And
incredibly
for some
accurate.
reason, I ended up looking at it for a while. It was strangely compelling. They actually made it watchable because it's just so fucking bizarre, but so accurate.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit, boys! I think we're a month exactly away, almost, from the election.
Yep.
Oh,
Yes.
merciful heavens!
Can
only-
somebody kill me
We're also
between
only
now
3
and then?
days. We're also only 3 days away from the shoe's Emancipation Day.
Oh, going to
Second
details.
anniversary where we fucking emancipated from Great Britain.
Nah.
Nice.
Are you guys gonna do a live commentary of your second anniversary show?
I don't know.
Or
I
are you? Because what did you do for your first? You did a commentary.
We did an audio.
First,
We did
So
a
now
video commentary for the first audio shoe.
so that's what you need to do. You need to do another commentary for that commentary of the commentary.
Oh my god.
It'll just be nonsense, talking over for like an hour and a half, which is pretty much the shoe sometimes. So that's okay.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
shut up, glass of milk.
Sometimes there's like 9 people on here, and it's a little wordy,
It is. It is. I'll
Yeah.
give you. I will.
but we
give
love it. We love it.
a whole lot said, not a lot coming out.
That's true.
Whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean. So,
Anyway,
anyways,
that's some good. That's some good.
I have not
Toast.
verified any of these stories. This is a stupid fucking show that's all goddamn satire. If I end up with a fake news story, I'm sorry, but I don't care.
Let it ride, man.
I check
We'll be the
them,
ones to
but
decide.
sometimes they're fucking hilarious, and well, here's one of those.
Oh, I love
It's
the headline.
NYPost.com, so I think it might be legit.
I like it.
Oh, please load up.
All right, I'll read it. Teacher beats up student who owed him money for weed.
You
Oh,
don't
God,
fuck with
it's
the dope
real.
man. You don't fuck with the dope man.
No. All right, I'll brief everybody here. A Bronx charter school teacher recruited a student to help him score $4,000 worth of marijuana,
Holy shit!
beat the teen senseless when he found out the kid pocketed the cash. Police sources said Friday. Kevin Pope.
Okay, you know what? I'm
48.
sorry. I can see that.
Yeah. That he beat senseless that's about right.
Yeah, that seems about what What do you say? $14,000 or
4,000. 4,000.
Still $4,000 for an ass whooping. Yeah, I'm gonna go. That's. Was he a math teacher?
We'll see if that gets revealed in the story. Kevin Pope, 48, also stole the teen's iPhone and wallet and threatened to sexually assault his mother if he didn't get his money. So maybe now the teacher's taking it too far. We'll see.
No.
He says, I quote, "I will kill you if I don't get my money," unquote. Pope, and I love his name is Pope. Pope allegedly told the student after pummeling him, "I want my money in a month." Pope, a science teacher at the John V. Lindsay Wildcat Academy in Hunts Point, was arrested at the school Friday morning and charged with assault and robbery in the attack the day earlier. Pope had asked students around the school back in June if they knew a drug dealer, and they put him in touch with the teen, who promised he could score a large stash of drugs from his contact in Manhattan, sources said. Pope gave the kid $4,000 for the hefty purchase. The unidentified teen told cops he met the
You handed a
No.
teenager 4 fucking G's. What
How
did you
desperate
think
are you?
was gonna happen?
Oh,
What was Plan A?
I hope this is real. Okay. The unidentified teen told cops he met the dealer near Central Park, but was told that the quantity of drugs he was seeking would cost $7,000.
Huh.
The student then blew off the transaction and spent the money, according to sources.
I ain't gonna
Hey,
let you get ripped off, bruh.
$4,000 will that'll be a
If
good.
anybody's
spend.
gonna rip you off, I'm gonna rip you off.
I imagine you're a teenager with $4,000 that you're gonna blow in New York
Yep.
City.
Yep.
That sounds like a hell of a weekend.
Oh my god.
The story continues. 3 months later, shortly after the start of the new school year, Pope found the teen about 2 blocks away from the Lafayette Avenue building and demanded the money to be returned. When the student said it was gone, Pope allegedly socked him in the face multiple times and took his iPhone 6, gold chain, and wallet containing the boy's school ID and 2 Metro cards. You gotta get the Metro card. A source said Pope threatened to have him beat up again and have his mother sexually assaulted. The student needed 3 surgical staples to close gashes on the back of his head. Sources said the incident is on surveillance video. There's a lot of this article is heavy on sources said. That they probably used that phrase about 13 times. The student attends Pope's school, but it's unclear if the teen was in the teacher's class. The Department of Education spokeswoman directed all questions to the charter school, which declined to comment. Pope was awaiting arraignment at Bronx Criminal Court on Friday night.
Uh-huh. So
That's a fabulous.
now that we've read the whole story,
Well, I mean, why not?
I mean, I understand you want to be thorough. That's fine.
There's some good details in there we might have glossed
There
over.
were some good details in there, too. I'm gonna have your mom raped,
That's a good detail.
which we got from the headline,
Well,
and the kid blew $4,000 in Manhattan.
I still think he wins.
get it all that down. I don't care.
No, fuck that. I'm fucking with you. No, that kid had the time of his fucking life.
He might have got his ass beat. He might have gotten threatened, but he had a good time.
He's not going to jail.
Yeah, he's probably not.
That's the
Well,
most
maybe,
important
I don't
part. He's not going to fucking jail. In fact, he's going to rat somebody out and avoid jail for another fucking period.
I feel like universal karma is going to get this kid sooner or later,
Right,
and that's going to suck. But
because
for the
that's going to
time
be a
being-
hard fucking hit.
But
Yeah.
for now, man, let the good times roll.
Yeah, don't be a douche. Now, I mean, he got staples in the back of the head, and you know he still does owe this dude like $4,000. And from the sound of it, dude's gonna find him. He's gonna fuck his
Well,
mom.
He might.
Hopefully against her will.
Oh, that got dark.
Well, I mean, for him, because
Oh,
he said
for
he
him.
was gonna have her sexually assaulted.
He didn't
So,
say by
I mean,
who.
if she's into it, so that doesn't work.
This is going in a weird place.
It is. Welcome to the show. You haven't been here in a while.
It's true.
Slap me in the face, call me a fucking bitch. Do it.
I failed to see how that would accomplish.
This is a Skype call. We can't do that.
Right.
Now go to grab that rebar. Beat the shit out of you with it.
Oh,
Call me Red Knight when you do it. Red Hood.
Red Hood.
Was it a Jason Todd that got his ass kicked by a crowbar?
Fuck yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we
Well,
talking about comics? Like
here
the
we
three
go.
least qualified people to talk about comics on the show.
Yep. Anyways, no. Our police force is keeping us safe.
Ugh.
The Massachusetts. Fuck. Hold on. I think I forget the name of the city. Shit. National. Well, it's Massachusetts. This woman, 81 years old, has got a marijuana plant growing behind her raspberry bushes with a fence. Now, it's not legal it is or medicinally legal in Massachusetts, but she didn't have the card.
Mm.
So she's growing a single pot plant back behind some raspberry bushes against a fence. And the
Wow.
police dispatched not only SWAT, but the National fucking Guard. And they helicoptered in and dropped in on drop lines
It's fucking ridiculous.
That's amazing.
for a single fucking pot plant.
Hey. Reefer Madness is real, Rob.
Oh my god. One
That's-
pot plant.
People talk about wasteful spending. I imagine all this whole thing costs a little bit of money.
20 grand?
Yeah.
20
Gotta pay
grand
those
for
cops.
all that deployment, the fuel for the helicopter.
That's
Oh my god, the expenditure for a single pot plant that the only way they could have seen it was with thermal imaging.
I mean, you go out there with a can of Roundup and just kind of spritz it.
Right. No, you don't have to drop people in out of a fucking helicopter.
Well, they're just dramatic.
Jesus Christ, man.
They're fucking ridiculous.
This is insane.
They're like you didn't give the poor gal a heart attack.
I hate people. I hate people so much.
Now, it's not the people. It's the
No, it
fucking
is.
idiot.
It is.
It's the people who are like, oh, it's marijuana. It's a fucking plant. Literally, it's why it's called a weed.
Yeah,
Like,
what?
get the fuck over it. Let her grow it. She's 81.
What the fuck is? Oh, I feel so much safer now.
Hey, some teenager could have hopped that fence and gotten that weed and gone on a rampage. They saved a bunch of lives.
No,
Yeah, the fucking rampage of the goddamn pantry.
no,
Right.
they got a
Fucking
lot of.
2016 massacre of the fucking cheese.
How much you want to bet some of them were on overtime?
Oh,
Oh, they
gonna
all
guess-
were on fucking overtime.
They were sitting on the pad since 4:45 a.m. and they didn't deploy until 3:30.
Did
to
they
go
happen
grab
to do
this
this
one
on a
plant.
holiday? So it was like
Right,
time and a half. Time and a half.
right. Yeah, they're just racking it in off our titty to keep us safe from that dangerous old woman and her one marijuana plant.
Do we know what happened to the old lady here?
I don't know.
I just have to assume she's in Guantanamo being stripped and beaten.
Ugh.
She's
She'll
a
probably get
criminal.
a fucking slap in the wrist and a fucking $20,000 fine to pay for the pot plant.
Yep, something like that. I don't know.
Well, not to pay for the pot plant, but to pay for the helicopter ride
Well,
and
yeah,
the
yeah, sorry.
pensions and all of that stuff.
I don't believe she
That's
was arrested.
Ridiculous.
Yep.
This is some overkill shit.
It's so stupid. Such a
Of
waste.
all the things people begin worrying about and taking care of.
There is so much shit going on. And you're going to fly a fucking helicopter in and do military style fucking drops on ropes. Fuck you.
That's what they did for Osama bin Laden. Not
Right.
one plant.
One
I
plant.
can't wait for the movie about this.
Look, a single officer in normal duty uniform could have walked up, knocked on the door, walked back there with her, and yanked it out of the ground. You didn't
Nah.
need to deploy the goddamn National Guard.
Nah,
For fuck's sake.
points had to be made.
God damn it.
Hey, Catherine Bigelow is going to make a really compelling movie about it. It'll be fine. That is ridiculous.
Beyond fucking ridiculous, man.
Speaking of ridiculous.
Oh, God. You got the shoe folder all lined up.
I do. Altoon? Altoona? I don't know how to read that. Altoona woman sends nude photos to ex-boyfriend's teen son.
Oh, goodness.
Yep. Apparently they were, to get back at it, the ex, because the kid had always said she was hot.
The kid has questionable taste.
Yeah, well, he's 17.
Well, you know, it is a mugshot.
No, he's 17. She's
No,
46.
I'm looking at her. Her
Yeah,
mugshot.
Yeah, her eyebrow game is fucked. They are very much on bleak. Yeah, she sent fucking, I don't know how many fucking nudes to her goddamn 17-year-old ex's son just to piss off the dad. And now she's in jail. Well, she might be out now, but she was being held on a $1,000 bond.
She could be a fucking registered sex offender for
Yep.
fucking sex to a fucking 17-year-old.
Yep.
Just for some
Who
more
his
bullshit.
dad probably had to find it on his phone because he'd been jerking off to it for a week.
Well, now it says one of the photos was of herself, and the other was with her and the kid's dad.
Oh. Oh.
So, you know,
Oh.
there's that.
Ew.
He's seen his dad's dick.
Oh. God damn it.
He's seen where he came from.
Oh.
But
This is so wrong.
you know, David, looking at the photo, would you?
Well, with all the fucking clown madness, stupid bullshit going on. Apparently, in Tulsa, they have a reported clown attack.
Like the clown was attacked, or the clown
No,
attacked?
In the middle of the night, some dude went out and punched a dude like 6 times and ran off dressed as a clown. So all
This
this...
is gonna end well for clowns.
No, it's not. It's not. It's
They
not.
They started popping up around here in Houston.
Yeah.
And I told a couple people, I said, there's gonna be some fucking murders around here.
This won't end well.
It's
No.
not gonna end well. Everyone's packing down
It's
here.
not going to end well. It's not going to end well. But you know what's really not going to help it is this next story.
Oh,
And
Jesus.
this one I know is on the level.
What we got here? Oh,
FoxNews.com.
No.
Performers organize Clown Lives Matter march in hopes to quench fears because these are professional clowns. These are actual clowns. And they want to hold this thing where they go and hug people and have fun. And you don't understand what's going on, obviously.
Based on the
You shouldn't.
thumbnail of the video with the demonic-looking clown heads on pikes, maybe they
Right,
need to change the
right,
message a little bit.
Right. Well, that's just a random picture of a...
Alright.
But yeah, they fucking are trying to organize a Clown Lives Matter. And no, you need to stop. You don't need to disrespect that shit like that to begin with. And number 2, stop it. You obviously don't see the problem here.
You know, be a clown, whatever. That's your career. If
That's
you
your
want to call it that,
business.
that's fine. But just don't make this into a thing. This is a terrible idea. You're not going to get any
Clown
sympathy.
Lives Matter. Don't. Clown lives, I'll give you that they matter, but at the same time, don't. Stop it.
Yeah, no. When unarmed people are being shot by cops,
Yeah.
and you're out there like, hey, a bunch of dipshits are dressing up like clowns and threatening people. No, it's not the same. You can't. No. Oh, this video, I'm not listening to it, but it's just pictures of crazy clown masks. I'm sure they're talking about how
I
sensible
think
clowns are.
David's trying to talk, but it
No,
doesn't. Okay.
no, I'm sitting here quiet. I don't want to scroll too far up on that video because I'm afraid it's gonna start chirping off.
You're gonna start
Chirping.
jerking off?
You guys start
Chirping.
jerking off?
Chirping.
Ew.
This isn't that
Chirp
kind of
off
shit.
to this.
Heyo.
Oh no, Rob, read this one.
All right. Pardon me.
This is
Headline.
from OddityCentral.com.
OddityCentral.com. Chinese man gets breast implants to improve chances of finding a job. This is by Spooky. That's a totally good pen name. On October 5th, convinced that women have more job opportunities than men, a 30-year-old Chinese man decided to get breast implants to increase his odds of finding employment. The man, surnamed Ho, had begun struggling to find a job for months when he became convinced that looking more like a woman would make things a lot easier for him. News reports kept mentioning that women had better career opportunities than men. In China? So he somehow got it in his head
Right,
that getting
right.
breast implants would make him appear more feminine and would convince employers to give him a chance, despite his limited work experience. Pausing the story.
That's all the relevant shit. He borrowed
Well,
$5,800
he borrowed money. I mean, he could just. This is a confusing story.
I understand, because it's not about sexuality or anything like that. He wants to be like assistant manager at Kinko's or some shit.
And you know what? They're not really that good.
Right.
If you're gonna do this, why not go whole hog? Why not, get some at least get some C's.
Right.
I mean, if you want to go crazy, get a D. But these look like
B's,
maybe B's.
They're not.
I mean,
B's.
it's a big blur. He's also got a terribly odd body shape.
Yes.
Like he's got.
Which are not
going
to be enhanced by tits.
No. This is a very confused young man.
It is. It really is. And he's left me very confused.
This is one of those things where you just go outside and you wait for God's horns to start calling and know that the rapture's happening. Good God.
Like the end of Red State.
Yeah. Except the end of Red State that he wanted to film but didn't film because he couldn't afford it. That would have been better. Where it was actually the rapture.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Huh.
Did you ever hear that bit?
No.
Oh, yeah, he talked about it. I think it was at one of the evening of Kevin Smith things, but it's like he had planned at the end of the movie, it's the actual goddamn rapture. But it would have been like this crazy high budget to film it. So he's like, well, let's just do this other thing. Like, he wanted it to be like, hey, these fucking crazy people were right. Oh, what a twist. But he's like, whatever.
Fuck it.
That's why
they just surrendered for no reason because the hippies that were growing weed
were fucking with them.
Yep. It was just a coincidence.
I'm not. I liked that movie up until the ending.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of like I like Tusk if I wouldn't have spent a date night on it.
Oh God.
Like if I had just watched that on Netflix at home and it cost me nothing for time and money, maybe different. But because we got a babysitter and we went out and it was a thing, it was like, oh, we could have seen almost anything else. Damn it.
Oh.
Anyways. Chinese man gets boobs.
Yeah, I think that's enough stories. The Clown Lives Matters kind of killed me.
The fucking clowns, man. Quit your fucking shit. Honestly,
This is stupid. I understand that you think it's funny to be scary, but you're gonna get fucking shot. Putting on a clown suit does not make you bulletproof. And if people are that scared for whatever fucking reason, that is beyond me.
Right.
But if people are actually that scared, don't dress like a fucking clown that's going to make them afraid for their life.
Well, you don't know which person's going to be scared and which person's going to be pissed off and angry and armed.
And you don't know what person has a concealed carry.
No. Mm-hmm. It might be in your best interest to not stand creepily and stare at people for the sake of standing creepily and staring at people.
Oh my God, there's this one video where this dude was chasing people around with this giant hammer.
Yeah, that's not going to end well for you.
Genuine self-defense. I don't care if it's a prank. You've got a giant, what appears to be a weapon. Fuck you, I shot him in the head 3 times. I'm
pretty sure, and I'm not a master of the law, but that would probably fall at least under like terroristic threat.
Right.
Like if there was any defense, it's like this guy was threatening me with a giant hammer, so I defended myself and I plugged him with a couple slugs because
I
fuck
think,
that guy.
that's heat of the moment. I think.
Well, that's self-defense.
Yeah. I'm saying, like,
This
I
isn't
think it's
even
like
like-
self-defense, heat of the moment. Like, there's no charge. You're fucking
Yeah, this isn't
terrified.
even like a borderline stand your ground kind of thing. This is
Nope.
like, is this person crazy? Is this really happening? Or are they fucking with
Nobody
me? You
knows.
don't know.
You don't know. You don't know what's going on.
I would say
It-
9 out of 10, 99 out of 100 times, the courts would be on the side of the guy who's like, there was a weird ass clown with a giant hammer running at me, so I
And the
got
whole
him.
thing's on film because they were
Yeah.
filming it. Because they thought it was a funny prank.
Yeah, it's real funny.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. There was one where they trapped these people in this convenience store, and the dude had the hammer, and he's going around the aisles keeping them in the store. I was like, oh my God, if any of these people are packing, he is dead.
Well,
Because he
it's
is
like,
literally threatening them.
A couple of weeks ago in Minnesota, there was that mall where a guy was dressed up like a security guard, and he started knifing people. And he was like, "Are you Muslim? Allah Akbar," or whatever. And he just started stabbing people left and right. And he got taken out by an off-duty cop. But it's like that's a similar thing where it's like he's dressed up and he's just acting a fool, whatever. It's like you're gonna get killed. You're gonna die. It's not a joke. Don't be stupid. This was like a terrorist thing, but
Well, no,
you're-
that one guy needed to die. You don't need to die because you want to dress up like a clown because you think it's funny. It's not
Right.
funny. It's fucking stupid. The world is going insane, and this ain't helping.
they will both have similar end results.
Yeah, you're dead. And it doesn't matter whether they should have made you dead or not. You're still going to be fucking dead. You only have to
Not a good
die.
idea.
You only have to die one time to make it stick.
Yeah. Yep.
Stupid idiots.
Fucking clowns. Fucking clown, dumbass people.
Just bored people. Get a hobby that's normal.
You know,
Make
they're
a
organizing
podcast or
fucking
something.
clown hunts down here now.
What's that?
That's equally as ridiculous. I mean, like really, I watched some video. I forget what college it was, but there was hundreds of students out roaming looking for clowns. It's like, get a fucking hobby. This is stupid. You're being not equally as stupid, but you're being stupid. Just
No,
Go-
you're being pretty
go
fucking
study.
stupid.
go
Well,
study.
like it's that small town mentality where they're going witch hunting. You know,
Yep.
yeah, that's
We're gonna
stupid.
band together and protect the
no, it's
cattle.
terrible. I've seen a buddy of mine was sharing. He was talking about it. You know, handing a bat to his neighbor and fucking being on the lookout with binoculars. I'm like, what
Can
are y'all?
you imagine if somebody actually did dress it up like a clown? He was just gonna scare one person and run away, and now he gets fucking beat to death by a mob.
Yeah.
You want to be that dude? Go ahead. Go ahead.
As
I mean, it's
bad
your
as the
life.
clowns are,
It's
the
a free
mobs
country.
are pretty bad too.
Yeah. Never underestimate large numbers of stupid people.
You know, like they started sharing at my old apartment complex. They seen a clown over there, and at least 3 of my neighbors are like, "Oh God, we gotta take all these fucking clowns out." It's like,
Why?
why?
It's just a fucking clown.
And you don't actually know. You don't
They're
know
not
what these
goddamn
motherfuckers wear.
demons.
It's people saying they seen them.
It's somebody in makeup. If it was different makeup, we would call them a fucking transvestite. It's just fucking makeup.
Well, then they couldn't go into our restrooms because God forbid. God fucking forbid. Share a fucking bathroom with a transvestite. Ugh.
Which is terrible. Not that we have stalls or anything.
Right. Who gives a fuck?
People
I
get
don't
bent out
care.
of shape about the
All
weirdest.
I need to do is piss. Okay? If I'm going into a public fucking restroom, I've accepted there are going to be other people in there. I'm going to go in, I'm going to piss, I'm going to potentially wash or not wash my hands, and I'm going to leave.
We'll see how it goes.
To be determined. Hands dry, walking on by.
There you go.
Ugh.
I'm kidding.
It's a weird shoe.
Right, I'm trying to make something happen here, damn it.
Make that magical spark.
Apparently, hey, I bet you if I had tits.
Hey,
Podcasting
Well, I
going
think
way
we
better.
know what needs to happen.
get you a new job. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
right. Right.
Make a new pair of Nikes for somebody.
Shit, if I want tits, I'll just eat more bacon.
Drink beer. Apparently, they gives you tits now too.
Not surprising.
Something that
Beer?
fucking yeast gives you fucking man tits or whatever.
I drink a fair amount of beer, but I don't have really boobs. I'm
Well,
rubbing them
that's
right
because
now.
they haven't erupted yet.
Oh,
Wait until you don't run every day.
well, maybe
And it's
then.
gonna be Mount St. Robin dual eruption, just titties out of nowhere.
Need to wear a sports bra when I run. Shit. Strap these bitches down.
An ace bandage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna buy no
Saran wrap.
sports bra.
I had a buddy that was saying he went running the other day, and he said his nipples were bleeding.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah, that sucks
Really?
so bad.
Oh, it
Sucks
hurts so bad.
I can't wear work shirts without a t-shirt under them
Like, how the fuck does your nipples bleed? I don't get that.
because they get rubbed raw.
Your shirt, when you're running or even walking in some cases, has like an up and down or back and forth, and it's kind of rubbing against them. And you just do that long enough. Just take a light piece of sandpaper and just rub it over the tip of your finger for an hour. And
Right.
then, see what happens. That's the same
Eventually,
kind of
it's
thing.
gonna get sore as fuck and maybe bleed.
Huh.
Oh,
and
dude,
it
it's
sucks.
terrible.
Like, he shared that. All I could think was like, what was he fucking like holding his hands up to his fucking titties when he was running?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Sliding up and down, feeling himself, or what?
No,
Well-
you can just like I've gone on like really 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 long walks back when I was even fatter, but and I would just go for like a long ass walk, and I'd be like, damn, my nipples hurt, and I'd look down and there's little blood spots because my shirt just over time, because it's constantly moving up and down on it, it just wears away, and it just eventually breaks through. It's terrible. It hurts like a son of a bitch too.
It
Then you
does.
shower, like if you get in the shower,
Oh,
holy shit, that's the worst thing ever.
The first time you rubbed the fucking washcloth over it with the soap,
Oh god.
That's worse than aftershave.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, dude, like running and bloody nips that's a terrible thing.
chafed thighs are a motherfucker.
Now, see,
Oh.
I get that a lot.
Yeah, imagine that. Now put it on your chest. Put it on your nipples.
Right,
Ah.
right behind your nipples.
Okay, that helped relate it to me. Oh, that would fucking hurt.
That
Yeah.
pain up your nips.
Yep. All up in your nippy bumps.
Like when I was a kid and I was a little chubby fat kid and wearing fucking like swim trunks at the water park. Oh, dude, I'd be chafed so fucking bad. I'd walk like a penguin for like 2-3 days at least.
Mhm.
I understand. I
Ugh,
understand. Gold bond. Take me away.
yeah. Oh, dude, it was fucking bad. Hated it.
Gold bond is not just for feet.
No.
It might sting a little bit, but it's gonna heal that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I
Wow.
remember my dad putting it on, and I didn't get why, until I got a little bit older. I was like, oh my god.
Because my nuts hurt. That's why.
Yeah,
Everything
rub yourself
is
fucking raw.
awful.
It's nuts.
Everything is awful. Everything is awful when your nuts are rubbed raw.
Yeah, man. That struggle is real.
Yeah, that struggle's a motherfucker. But yeah, I get that on my nipples. That sucks.
Ah,
That's why I always have a t-shirt on, and if I have to, I'll dress in layers. But that's all I got. If I put on
I've
like
ruined
a
a couple shirts.
if I put on like a polo shirt, and the emblem is right over my nipple, I have to throw that
Oh.
shirt away.
Just throw it, burn it.
It's gone. It's gone. I've learned. I have finally learned. It took me 36 fucking years, but I finally learned. Just throw that bitch away. It is not worth it.
mm-mm.
I got stuck out at this fucking what the hell even was it? Some sort of a corporate picnic for this one company I was working at when I was like 22 or so. And I had this polo shirt on that was rubbing my nipple, and it was all day. We were way the fuck out. And by the end of that day, as soon as I got in my car, I took that shirt off and I literally just ripped it the fucking half.
Oh,
I was so angry at that shirt.
I thought you meant you ripped your nipple in.
No,
Oh.
no. My nipple hurt for a
Seriously.
solid week after that.
Yeah.
But I ripped that shirt in half. Just sitting in my driver's seat. Just, fuck you. Just fuck you.
Oh, and there's no escaping it.
No?
Once it starts, it's like, no, this is what I have to deal with for a couple of days.
Yeah. No, that was a solid 6.5, 7 hours I had to wear that shirt.
Ugh.
I didn't have another shirt.
So yes, David. Now you know.
Oh,
Now,
nipples rubbed her eyes. I'll tell you where my grandmother hides her money.
What?
what?
If you tortured me with rubbing my nipples raw, I'll tell you
Oh.
where my grandmother hides
Oh.
her money.
I didn't know you were going with that one.
This is like a 24 situation where you're looking for grandma's $20 or whatever it is. I'll tell you. I don't care. I give her $20. It's fine.
Hey, Ashley's stepdad, his parents live up in North Texas, right? And they had a bunch of money hid up in a mattress.
Uh-huh.
Well, they pulled the money out and they put it in a fucking cigar box. Well, the fucking cigar box came up missing.
Oh.
Apparently, somebody fucking threw away the cigar box. And like when I say throw away, they did a trash burn.
Oh,
It was
What?
like $30,000 or $40,000.
oh my God.
Hey, I know some people don't trust the banks and shit, but maybe sometimes you should trust the banks.
That's my exact fucking quote. I was like, there comes a point where I've got too much fucking money on me.
Right.
Like,
Oh my God.
I told Ash, I was like, if that were me and you, I'd go to Walmart across the road. I'd go get some bullets and just right there in the fucking living room. Why did he do it? He lost $40,000. Well, okay, that explains it. I mean,
Hey,
there's
man,
nothing you can
you're
do.
You're gonna be making 150 in a couple of years. Don't kill yourself over 40.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
I mean, when you're that fucking old, you're not making money no more.
I suppose, yeah.
And that's their entire life savings. Like, that was everything.
Oh.
Yeah.
They made bad choices.
Like, they told me
No,
that.
they had 30 or 40 grand on hand. How bad of choices are we talking?
Well, they
I mean,
they
that
put it in a
one
place
was
where it's easily to be
that
put in a
one
place.
was pretty bad.
That was a bad choice.
I mean, I would have that like right next to where I sit, hidden inconspicuously, not somewhere where it can get burned.
Maybe it's something fireproof, ideally.
Yeah. Some sort of a locking mechanism.
Like a bank?
So
Well, I mean, there is that.
there's that. There's that. I mean, if the bank burns down, it's insured.
Yeah.
If your house burns down, you're out of house and $40,000. So that's not good either.
If you just fucking decide to burn all the trash in your living room and you fucking burn the cigar box you ain't touched in 20 years, apparently.
That's
Fucking set
part
that
of the
motherfucker
problem.
ablaze.
My mom and my uncles and aunts are dealing with when my grandma passed away. She was kind of a hoarder, and rather than clean the house out,
Hoarder.
they have to go through everything because she used like $100 bills as bookmarks and shit. Like just random stuff because she was just hoarding everything. And so it's like there's all this value stashed away everywhere in the house. And at times my mom's like, I just want to take a shovel and dump it out and just throw it all away. But it's like there's this crazy amount of odd value stashed in the damnedest places. And they just can't do it. They can't just wholesale
So it has to be.
shovel it out.
It has to be disassembled.
Yep. And my uncle still lives in that house. It's a family farmhouse. It's it's like 100 years old, and he's kind of a hoarder too. So it's never gonna get better. And they work on it, and it's just this. My grandma's been dead now for what feels like 10 years. I don't think it's been 10 years, but and it's just like just slowly but surely they're digging their way out, and it's like every time It's like, oh, look what we found. We found this whole thing, and it's just like it takes them an hour to clear away 1 square foot because they have to go through literally everything, and that's probably part of their worry is like there'll be some shoebox full of $100 bills or something.
Right.
We can't just dump it.
Right. That's $100 bills.
Yeah.
Once you burn
Or
them,
it
they're
could just-
burned forever.
Or they might find a shoebox that's full of clipped out of the newspaper obituaries from like 30 of her friends. It's a toss up.
Eh?
Have you ever seen those little precious memories, those little figurines they have?
Yes.
You know like they're really expensive?
Mm-hmm.
My buddy the Wombat, his
Great
mama long story. His mama, she passed away back in June or July. And she was a hoarder real fucking bad. And they were taking out fucking boxes upon boxes of shit that she had bought over the years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they had to go through every single thing because she had so many of these fucking precious memories.
Yep.
Those little
Oh,
figurines,
God.
all kinds of places. They couldn't just throw them out
God.
because they're those things are up to $1,000 a piece.
Yep.
yeah.
It's like Hallmark ornaments.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I went by there, man, probably like a month ago, and I was like, "Holy shit! You can see your fucking living room."
Mm-hmm.
He said, yeah, if you see how many fucking precious memories we put out there, I mean, fuck, we can buy 3 or 4 living room sets. I was like, God damn.
I love that's how you measure their value is in living room sets.
Living room. How many Davenports can we get?
Oh my God, Davenport! Fucking Davenport! Oh, you're taking me back.
I said that because I figured either of you two would get that.
Oh my God, the goddamn Davenport.
Can somebody help me? I may be a little too young for that.
It's a couch. It's a fucking
couch.
couch.
It's a weird name for a
fucking couch. It's a fucking couch. Goddamn Davenport bullshit.
Couch.
It's a very specific couch, but it just became
It was
synonymous
made
with
by
couch a
one
lot.
goddamn company.
Right?
And so many people insist on calling them all Davenports. They're not.
No. Oh, I'm glad that caught such a reaction. I love that.
Oh, fucking Davenport. Kiss my ass. Right up there, a goddamn curio cabinet. It's a goddamn it's a display case. You don't need 50 names.
Now, see, I've heard of a curio cabinet.
Curio.
Well,
Curio.
Yeah, I'm sure it's just pronounced differently.
yeah. See, for me, I'd call that a China hutch.
Yeah.
But I've heard it called that before. Like, I don't even know why they call it the curio cabinet.
Uh-huh.
Just,
It's to
I guess
hold
the
your
company that made
curios.
it, huh?
It does hold you curious.
Was that the fucking predecessor to Cheerios?
No, it's a stranger knick-knacky thing that
Yeah.
what is it? They invoke curiosity, and
Oh, fuck, you're
That's-
right.
that's kind of it's like a
Oh my
it's like
God,
those
I haven't
weird-ass
heard that in
shots, you know?
forever.
Yeah.
God damn, you're bringing up a lot of my grandparents' memories.
Well, I was talking about my grandma's hoarding house, and it was the same thing.
Yeah, right.
Except she had a pile of the curios on top of the Davenport.
That sounds like my sister's ex when his grandmother died. Going through the house, I was over there, and they go under the fucking cabinet, and there's a goddamn bottle of scotch
Ooh,
from
party on.
the Highlands in Scotland that was
Oh,
bought
party.
at True Value. And this is actually some high dollar scotch that got imported that was sold at True Value for $10.
Heyo.
So at whatever point that bottle was actually purchased, because it was shit on shit on shit in that house.
Right.
Like, that woman just would not stop spending money. Which I can see why.
Mhm.
Because why the fuck not? But Yeah. So, yeah, found that bottle. My sister gave it to me. It was so good. I have that. When was the last time True Value sold liquor?
I don't even know if we have True Values around here.
Jesus Christ, man. That's all we had in my hometown was True Value in Napa.
Oh shit, we do have some True Values around here.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. But yeah, the bottle of liquor with a True Value price tag that says $9.99. Wow.
You would assume that would be garbage, but good for
But
that.
at the time it was purchased, the $9.99 was apparently quite a bit.
Yeah, I suppose.
So I'm gonna guess like the 60s.
Damn.
Because that cabinet was buried behind a mound of shit the first time I saw it. So yeah,
Wait,
that was
our True
that
Value.
was a
You're talking about True Value hardware stores? Because that's all our
Yep.
True Values.
Yep.
Okay.
Hardware. When was the last time a True Value hardware store sold fucking booze?
Oh, that's great.
1960s, 50s.
Get a bottle of scotch, maybe a hammer, some nails, build yourself something. That sounds like my kind of afternoon. I'm gonna build me a curio cabinet.
Oh my god. I got some new bric-a-brac.
Jesus. Oh, all this old timey talk make me nostalgic.
Yeah, right. I might have to listen to the Bickersons. You ever heard of that?
No, it sounds clever though.
It was an old radio show in the 40s, early 50s. It was husband and wife, and they bickered back and forth, and they were broke, and he had one house shoe, and he fucking reused floss so he wouldn't spend money, and his wife goes out and buys a hat, and it just sends him off the hook.
Nice.
And they bitch
Oh,
and
that
fight
looks
all
good.
through the night. It's funny. I love that show. It's actually
sounds
well
pretty
worth a
entertaining.
listen. I might actually be. Well, anyways. Yeah, I like old radio shows. My grandfather and I listened to them growing up.
That's cool.
Shit, audiobooks were a nice transition for me. I liked
yeah.
it when one of us did their audio drama. It got like 3 episodes in and then just stopped.
I don't know that I've ever listened to a minute of One of Us. Nothing against them. I just never caught on.
Right. God, I haven't been on Double Toast in going on 2 years.
I still catch their movie reviews.
Fucking opened up.
I never really go to the site. I listen to the SoundCloud or watch the YouTube movie reviews and stuff. But it's like they talk about any of the other shows. I just don't really know, and that's I just got so much shit to do. I'm way behind my audiobooks on my other podcasts. I've been busy learning new software in the last year. But any of my time, I normally listen to podcasts and shit. I've been doing tutorials and training and shit. So I'm way behind.
Well, I mean, in unproductive things, yes.
Yes.
Which, I'm going to go ahead and just call an adequate trade.
Right. That's fair.
I want to say you're further ahead than behind.
Yeah. I'm behind on my frivolous nonsense.
Right. There you go. That makes it sound sufficiently stupid.
And yet I still managed to stay up to date on all the Ross drama.
I know before I started, making a lot of money again, when I was just paying for my cell phone bill, I used to listen to a lot of fucking podcasts. And that was back when Spill was still, going on. And that's what I listened to up to the point where Spill finally shut down. I was like, man, what am I going to do with my fucking free time? And I was like, I guess I can go get a fucking job or something.
My life back.
Be productive member of society.
Somebody drove stake into its heart.
Like, I got a job.
It's over.
As a fucking electrician. And
see,
fuck, I am now.
That's like you stopped doing meth, you got yourself cleaned up.
I got off spill. It was hard. They had to cut the cord on me. I rode that shit to the end though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Man, and I went through like 4 different phones trying to listen to the fucking spill because where I live at, my AT&T, it's fucking terrible. So videos don't like to load a whole lot over my phone. So I would download like 5 or 6 fucking SoundClouds worth of podcasts and shit,
Yeah.
and just play it on the side of my fucking bed, and I'd be sitting there playing my DS, you know, because it's all I could afford was to play my fucking DS. That's how I passed my 23rd fucking year of life.
Well, sometimes you gotta do that shit. I had a PS1 for a long time.
Oh man, PS1,
I had like 6 games.
Gran fucking Turismo, man.
Exactly.
Oh, I love that game. To this fucking day, I could pick that game up, go through the entire fucking the little story mode it has in there, and get all the licensing for everything, and just be happy.
Look, it doesn't look like Gran Turismo 7 is going to come out for PS4. So I'm really thankful that I didn't buy one. Because that's literally the only reason I would have had to have bought one.
Yeah.
And I've got Project Cars on Steam, which is pretty fucking kick-ass.
Project what?
Project Cars.
I don't know what that is.
It's a Gran Turismo type driving simulator.
Oh, cool.
Race simulator. Oh my god, I love fucking on Rage Select. Grant and Jeff played Gran Turismo, I think it was 5, the new one, well, the newest one, and just Grant was driving sideways down a wall. he just could not keep the fucking car on the track. And the banter between them, I could rewatch that video 1,000 times. It's so fucking funny to me. I was like, oh, I would give them $10 to give me that fucking ghost save file. That ghost lap to race against. I try not to crash as I go by and not laugh.
You see the fucking car, or you see the car goes fucking sideways. You remember the call point where it's happening, and you can hear them two yelling at each other. And you just fucking stop because you're laughing so fucking hard.
Right. Oh, I have that game. Just send me the file. Just send me the replay file.
Man,
I don't know how you would do that, but oh well. I think that maybe you can check us out on the Quote Unquote Shoe group on Facebook, at the Quote Shoe on Twitter, the Quote Unquote Shoe Tube on YouTube, Instagram, something with the shoe in it, I'm sure. Tumblr, I think, and other fucking shit, I'm sure, that I didn't get to. But Pornhub, that's coming soon.
Ooh, kinky.
Well, it's nice to chat with you guys. It's been too long.
Oh yeah, way too long.
Sorry, I had to roll across the room to shut off the stream.
At least you can roll, though.
Yeah.
You don't have to get up and walk over there and shit.
No, it's on the desk right over there.
You could be in my situation. I'm sitting on a bar stool that I stole from my fucking chemistry teacher in high school. That's what I use for my computer now.
Oh, it's not enough that he gave you an education. Now you gotta steal his shit.
Hey, fuck him.
You're a douchebag.
He told me to go fuck off and die in class in front of everybody.
Okay. Well, what did you do?
That's strong words for a teacher.
What did I do? I threw his eraser at him.
Did you steal $4,000 for pot?
Right? Did you steal
I fucking should have.
worth of weed money? Oh, see how much better you are for checking us out on SoundCloud and iTunes. You can hear this dumb shit.